What's up, world out there? This Arkansas Trill Talk Part 31 coming up today. We got an A-State legend. Shit, homeboy. Started with him. Then we did our thing together. 1999. Shit, we still lasted 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Arkansas Sosa. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know there's the L Dog Hogs. You know what I'm saying? We create our own career, our own lane. You know what I'm saying? Rod D took along. He made everything possible for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't want to give him their props, or niggas don't want to give him his flowers while he here. But he my nigga. He practically my family. You know what I'm saying? We started together and saying used to do motherfucking karaoke off the damn ceiling and record all day, get high and just record and shit, have fun with this music stuff. You know what I'm saying? Then, you know, me and Ryan, we took it a little serious and stuff. I'm gonna get him in here in a minute. I'm gonna have him introduce himself and all that. But that was the biggest thing of him being who he is and him, who I'm being, who I am. You know what I'm saying? And amazed, you know what I'm saying? Whoever thought both of us will last 20 years plus in this game. That's what it's said for both of us. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of y'all, you know, out there caught in the hype, caught in the beef hype all them years, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna get to it. Good combo. We don't need no hating. We don't need no hating. It's closure for both sides of the story. Now, three sides of the story. We don't need no hating. You know what I'm saying? Some people caught in the hype. Some people caught in suspense. Some people used to say we were beefing. You know what I'm saying? We've been family the whole time, even though we choose not to deal with each other or none of that. But I'm gonna bring them on to the camera, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know me, I'm always running late. You know what I'm saying? Biggest boss in the game right now, L Dog, Pioneer, L Dog favorite, all that. You know what I'm saying? He been putting this thing down out here. What's up, homie?
What up with it, Skull?
What you been up to? Nothing, man. Been good?
Oh, yeah, sure. You know me, man, trying to make something happen out here.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Shit, man, I'm gonna get us some people in here, man. Go on and introduce everybody who you is, man, and how long you been doing this thing, and how long they can last. Can they last 20 years from here? You think they can last 20 years like you did? Introduce yourself while I get us some people in here.
You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Rod D, a.k.a. the Arkansas Boss, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, whatever. I'm CEO, artist, entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? I do it all. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even just about music. Concert promoter, trucking company owner. You know what I'm saying? Beauty salons with everything. You know what I'm saying? It's all about whatever I can make a dollar at. That's what it's about with me. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know, one of the first people to kind of get something going in our area. You know, me and you, we was like the pioneers of it. Shout out to Big Boney. You know what I'm saying? And
That's what's up.
we started our way back in the gap doing our thing. Shout out to Grip. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Grip. Shout out to
Yeah.
everybody back in the gap, man. You know what it is.
That's what's up. What was your big influence that made you want to start rapping at first? What was your big influence?
My influences was ESG and Pimp C.
That's what's up. Yeah,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? I like that they voice, their style was distinguished. It's like you knew who they were. You know what I'm saying? When you hear ESG or you heard Pimp C come on a track, they commanded you to listen to them. Their voice was like, you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to music, it's all about your delivery and your voice and the tone. You know what I'm saying? Some people got that rapper voice, and you know they're such and such when they hit the mic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I know. I remember the first time we ever touched the mic when we shout out the Grave Digger out there. I think in the Corsica days and shit, we had rolled all the way to 100.1 the beat just to be
Yeah.
on the radio. We was excited as hell, nigga, and he put us on that live and shit. We ain't never rapped live before, but we was excited about that. But how you and Grave Digger relationship coming along, man? You still mess with him out there?
Man, Grave Digger, my brother. Like till I go, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like he be talking about that all the time. Like when he met us when we was about 16 years old, you know what I'm saying? And we came out there, you know, Grave Digger, when I was locked up, when I was in the feds, man, I was talking to Grave Digger in there. He always reached out to me. You know, Grave Digger always been there. When my mom passed, Grave Digger went to the funeral. So Grave Digger family till I leave this earth, bro. Like that's my dog. It started out as a business relationship and it grew into a family relationship.
Yeah, man, I want to put us out there, man, because like a long time ago, you know, you was doing your thing, and you know it was hard to get the local investors to believe in us. And shout out to Butterbean out there, man, and I salute
Big
that.
shout out, big shout out to Butterbean. I still talk to Butterbean to this day. He actually just texted me probably like 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying? Without Butterbean, it wouldn't even be no Ride D. I can't even lie. It wouldn't be no Ride D, no L Dog House or nothing, because he actually jumped it off. And I also gave Butterbean a shout out. I think it was in my interview out there in Atlanta. We did a radio run in Atlanta about a month ago, and you know I brought up Butterbean. You know, Butterbean was one of the ones that really watched out for us when we was coming up with the L Dog House, when a lot of the big homies that we grew up with didn't even do it. You know what I'm saying? It took somebody from out of town to reach back and really help us. You know what I'm saying? And we was, and you know, Skull, we was around a lot of our big homies that had bricks. They didn't want to invest no money in us. They weren't messing with us like that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't believe until we actually started making moves. And then, you know, once you get to making them moves, you're like, I don't need you now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know, and that's how I ended up feeling about a lot of stuff, you know.
It took all that, you know, all them years, man. Did nobody believe in you? Brought that lane to the game down there and taught people how to make tax-free money based upon the CD game. You know, we were back then, you know, you rapping in school and stuff when, you know what I'm saying, talent shows and stuff. And like I say, man, get people people that you don't work with before in the game, because you know I know we started from B-Lo to Lil Kiki to Hawk to Screw, and the list goes on and on. You know what I'm saying? And the moves you were making, man, you make some power moves out there, and you know that was. And I'm gonna break it down to the closure of the situation of us. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, man, we were little and stuff, and I say we was a child. Like they say, when you were young, you thought as a child. You see what I'm saying? You always thought with a closed mind, and that was something I had a big problem of, and I wasn't open-minded. You know, I guess because that was that poverty way of living at the time, and nigga was just trying to find something to get his mind right and get better in a better situation. But the situation with me and you, when it came down to, like I say, you were the one making the moves. I wasn't looking at the time. I was only looking at music. I was thinking that music pay for everything. Oh, you a good MC. You supposed to do this. You supposed to do that. But realize at the time I didn't have no money invested. I ain't have no money. People weren't getting paid for rhymes back then. They was, but they weren't getting paid like us underground. And you know, I think our biggest problem was, you know, both of us had the same mindset. But, you know, I've come to learn over time due to the point of it, and I salute you all the time for it, because, you know, we were just a 6 and a 9 at the time. We had the same opinion, but we looked at it from different perspectives, and that was something on my bag that I made my bag of sirens from, because, you know, back then people thought that created a lot of beef because y'all hogs and I'm Scully B, but we all was a group at one time. And people were trying to make it seem like that's where the beef come from. And we never beefed about no music or none of that. So we already know about that. But the main thing was you was a 6 and a 9. Sometimes I wasn't feeling that. I was feeling like, no, and I commend you to be a businessman of the game. You was a businessman of the game. See me, I was just rapping at the time. You was the businessman of the game. You see what I'm saying? And you took that and you elevated with it, you know what I'm saying? And we put some rhymes together and you elevated that. And at the time, I wasn't looking at it like that. I was looking at it on caught up in the hype, people in your ear telling you this, that, trying to be the best rapper. See, you, when you came with the, let's get this money. Fuck who the best. Let's get this money. You feel me?
Yeah. I mean, you know,
I wasn't looking at it like that.
I look at it like, man, I wasn't rapping just to be rapping. I was trying to feed my family, feed myself. You know, I didn't have a family at the time, but You know, it was all about trying to make something out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like you were saying a while
Yeah.
ago about the poverty line. It's like, you know, I didn't want to keep living the way that I was living. So if I'm doing this, I'm not doing this just to be doing it. I'm doing it to try to get out of my situation, you know, and to this day, that's still how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Even when I'm dealing with artists, you know, when I'm
Yeah.
putting when I'm, you know, because a lot of people hit me and try to get me to do certain stuff for them, but if it don't make sense, then I don't really mess with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically how I deal with how I do my music. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much how I go. But I mean, you know, man, everybody look at stuff different. You know, and you know, I don't like to use the word beef. It was never no beef with us ever. It was misunderstandings. It never was no beef. You know what I'm saying? I don't like even using that term, period. You know,
Yeah.
because beef is when you see somebody, you get at them, you handle it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was just misunderstanding. Everybody had their way of thinking and the way of how they wanted to do things. And that was likewise with me and Buki. You know, me and Buki clash, and that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
wanted to do stuff a certain way, and I wanted to do it another way. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I always had the business mindset of let's get some money, because I mean, when people wasn't booking us, I go out and rent a building myself. You know, I used to throw the parties at the fairgrounds. So
Yeah.
it's like when people ain't booking you and you know you got a fan base, it's on you to take charge. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of artists out here right now that they got a fan base, they got something going, but they just sitting around waiting on somebody. Me and my partner Show, we call them dudes looking for a stepdaddy. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
can't keep sitting around waiting on somebody to come and just hand you something. You know what I'm saying? Once you show somebody that you actually serious about your craft and you serious about what you're doing, somebody gonna take notice and try to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? So to all the artists out there, man, don't just sit around and wait for nobody. Go keep pushing. Whatever you got to do, just keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? And right now, it's way easier than it was when we was coming up. I mean, just our first CD, the Hell Die House, I think we spent like $20,000 on that project. You know what I'm saying? Because Pen and Pixel was gonna bust your goddamn head to even put a cover together and to print up 1,000 CDs. Like back then, it really took money. Now anybody can get a laptop and put some programs on there and record their project and throw it straight out there with no money. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's that now. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to have that much to even make nothing happen no more. You know, so
Do you think the internet
they excuses. You shouldn't even have no excuses this day and age, because the internet made it way easier, bro. Like
yeah.
if we came up in this era with the hustle that we had, so we'd be out of there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's
Mm-hmm.
too easy. Like, bro, we really beat the streets up. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, now you can just be on the internet and never see nobody and they popular. You be like, man, please. Like, bro, we was really out. You had to really be out here in these streets for people to feel you. If you wasn't in these streets, you was a nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like these little niggas now, bro, y'all hiding behind these computer screens and these phones, bro. Y'all don't even know the half about grinding.
And that's why I was asking you, if you had a chance, would you take it back to after Trump and before digital? Because I know when you working at 100.5 at the radio at the time, and that's when they was turning everything to digital out there. Shout out to Greg on out there, and shout out to John Stokes out there, because without him, none of this be possible. You know what I'm saying? John Stokes, he created a lot of people's career out there. You know what I'm saying? And
oh yeah, definitely. John Stokes, the truth. I just seen John too. I seen John about a month or so ago at Sam's. I seen old John, man. My boy done got married and everything. He moved up this way too.
yeah, I be talking to. I get in contact with him. I ain't talked to him in a while though. You know, he I know he was looking, because you know John always been a good observer. You know what I'm saying? But man, we go go down, man. Just regular questions and stuff, because I know you don't work with a gang of artists, and you know, like you know, that's something I'm just gonna tear down every wall I can on some stuff. But like, cause you know, like a lot of people say what they want about you, but at the same time, that's the fake shit. They'll never approach you about it. They'll never ever what's the name. They'll bump her, bump that about the shit. But you know what I'm saying? You as a businessman, you know what I'm saying? You never been about no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Tell people on the spite of like, what was your motive of like dealing with artists and stuff? Did you more deal with artists like for collaboration? Because I see you sometimes you always promoted the track more than the person did, and people used to get with your situation just to try to get they self promoted because they know you was a hell of a promoter at the time. You know what I'm saying? Even talk about how you got in promote, man. Talk about how you got in promote. What made you want to do that too?
I mean, what got me into promoting? Shout out to Charlotte. My I call her my auntie, but she actually my cousin, my first cousin. But Charlotte, we was I used to throw parties at Charlotte house. You know, we used to have little kick. You know, they call them kickback now. So we used to have kickbacks over Charlotte house. But what really got me into promoting was when we was coming up in school, and you know, they used to have the little parties at the TAC house. And them parties wasn't for black people. You know what I'm saying? Like the DJ was trash. It was basically for, you know, no offense, but it was for white people basically. So
BDB party. That's all we had, black music.
but so what I did was I started renting out the fairgrounds. So Charlotte went and started putting the fairgrounds in her name for me, and we started throwing parties out at the fairground. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I really started getting into the promotion part of parties and music and everything. And then when I started seeing the money that I made, I'm like, okay, I can really dig this. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I'm making more money doing this than I was selling records. You know what I'm saying? So it just stuck with me from then on out. You know what I'm saying? And with me being doing the promotion, it kind of coincide with the music. You know what I'm saying? So I just took it. I go anywhere. Like I was going up towards northern Arkansas, Blytheville, renting out buildings and bringing myself. I brought Kevin Gates up there, and I brought myself there. You know, so what I would do is I would book an artist and put me and the artist as the headliner all over different places that I would take them to, and that's how I would cross promote myself as an artist and also make some money at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So that basically how I did that. And then, you know, if I brought the artist and they was hot, or as I see, like Moneybagg, I got songs with Moneybagg. And with the way that I ended up doing the songs with Moneybagg is because I brought him for a show. And I'm like, man, dude hard. You know what I'm saying? And I never knew Moneybagg would have been this big as he is now. And you know, but I got the features in the cut. You know, I got another song in the cut with Moneybagg. You know what I'm saying? That I'm gonna release her soon. But you know, the thing about it is you never know where nobody gonna be at. So, you know, if I like their music, I'm pretty much gonna get a feature from them.
Okay. Man, talk about what do you feel about them turning Southside School down over there? And then, you know, when the ConAgra left, what do you feel about that? Because I know a lot of people over there went to Southside School, and I was kind of shocked when they tore that school down. I wonder why they didn't use that building for nothing else. How do you feel about that Southside School being tore down?
I mean, I don't feel no type of way about it, honestly. You know
what I'm saying? Like,
you know, I mean, I grew up there. I went to school there. I mean, it is what it is. If it wasn't used for nothing, I don't think it should have been still there, because I mean, all they was gonna do is probably create a bunch of problems anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, my mom stayed across the street, and we used to, while it was empty, it was like it was harnessing. It was hoarding a lot of bats. Like, you know what I'm saying? People that don't live there, they don't know. So around about 6 o'clock in the evening, when it started getting dark, we would see like a gazillion bats just coming out the goddamn chimney. Like, for real, like, and you know, bats is, you know, they carry a bunch of diseases. So, you know, if they not gonna use it, you know what I'm saying? If they wasn't gonna use the building, they did the right thing by turning it down. But with them turning it down, I do believe that they should have did some kind of community outreach with it or something. You know what I'm saying? They could have built another another little building over there for the community over there in that area, because we really don't have nothing in Rock Island, nothing like that that's for the kids. So I think that, and speaking of ConAgra, I think when ConAgra left and a lot of the industrial stuff that left El Dorado, it killed the whole El Dorado. You know what I'm saying? It took a lot of the money out of the city, and it took a lot of the population out of the city. If you notice, when we was coming up, the population was like 28,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now it's down to like 16, 15,000, and that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So they need to start creating more jobs back down there. You know, that was one of the reasons I ended up leaving, because it's like it wasn't no money in the area no more. You know what I'm saying? So it was like it's either you get with the times or you move around. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I ended up moving to Little Rock, and I've been in Little Rock for 13 years now. So, you know, the thing about it though, man, you know, it's on the people of El Dorado to let the people in office know that they need to do something about our city. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not there, that's still my city, and I love my city. And everywhere I go, I rep my city. But those people down there, they jobs are secured, so they don't care about people like our race. You know what I'm saying? As far as how we survive, and then you wondering why it's gang infested and drug infested. What else they gonna do? You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing but a handful of jobs. What else they gonna do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
come on, like, see, that's the part that they keep failing to realize. They want to lock us up forever, but they don't realize that they not giving nobody no choices, no chances. So it's like you got this choice, you got this choice, instead of having 10 different choices. So being in those small towns, man, it get to that point where you like, shit, you going against the grain. You doing what you got to do to survive. You know what I'm saying? And then you end up with a crazy sentence. You know what I'm saying? I know you remember the days when dudes was going to court and they'll tell you to count how many trees out there, and then they tell you, oh, that's how long you gonna be gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, you gotta be from that era to know how they was hanging people though. You know what I'm saying? It was modern day lynching. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Ain't nobody in this world should be doing over 20 years for drugs. I don't care. You say what you want to say. I mean, I'm not saying drugs right, but murdering is wrong. Murder is wrong than drugs. And it's people who will murder somebody that'll come home before somebody who sold
way
drugs.
faster than people that come on, go for drugs. You be like, what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes no sense, bro. Like it makes none. You know what I'm saying? And they just now realizing that the drug laws is not right. You know what I'm saying? But it's been like that forever. But now they changing the drug laws because you know why? Crack ain't selling like that no more. You know what I'm saying? It's meth. It's meth and fentanyl. And you know why they not doing it now? Because it's they people who selling the drugs and they people who is hooked on drugs. So they lowering the time on that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't trying to throw their people away. They want to throw our people away. You know what I'm saying? So you know, all I can tell you, man, stay woke. You know what I'm saying? For real, stay woke, man, because these people play a mean game. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. And just like me, I just got through doing time for marijuana, bro. Right when I was leaving, they was opening up dispensaries. Now they talking about changing. They voting this week in the federal on the House. In the House, they voting this week to legalize marijuana. So the crazy thing about it, once it passed the House and then they push it through the Senate, they're gonna, which I don't know if they're gonna push through the Senate, but if it do push through the Senate, a person like me can get my record expunged and all this. So it'll feel like I went to jail for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
like
I was just gonna ask you that.
Y'all sent me to jail for nothing. I lost my mom while I was in jail, and y'all gonna go past it. Like, come on, bro. Y'all don't get for real.
And that's crazy too, why you say that. Because it's a lot of people that, you know, like went down marijuana and then they pass laws like they be like, damn, man, I went to jail for nothing. I lost a lot of time I can't get back. You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense these days, man. How do you feel about, you know, the 3-strike law? like what they used to have when Clinton was around to now, do you think that was a
I
good
think that
deed for people?
I think that was more of a California thing, the three strike law, and I think they got rid of it. You know what I'm saying? I know around here, they would call it habitual offender. So I don't know if it was
Yeah,
the three strikes. I don't know if you do three or four. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I can't really speak on something that I don't know the the everything behind it. But I do remember them giving people all that time for habitual offender, like my partner Stacey King. You know what I'm saying? They gave Stacey King all this time, and bro didn't even get caught with nothing but probably what, a 20 rock. Y'all gave this man like
yeah,
85 years. Like, come on, bro. Y'all serious? Like, come on,
yeah,
man. This dude had $20 off a rock, and you gonna give him all this time? Like, it makes no sense, bro. Like, it makes no sense. None of it make any sense to me. Like, for real, for real. The war on drugs was a war on black people, the war on Mexicans. It wasn't no war on drugs. I mean, drugs still here, bro. Y'all started this campaign in the 80s, you know what I'm saying, before we was even born, and y'all still, like, y'all ain't won the war yet. Like, shit.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like,
yeah,
y'all ain't won the
yeah.
war yet. So what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? The drugs still coming. People still using drugs. You know what I'm saying? So the war on drugs was just a hoax.
Yeah, what do you think about them changing, like the economy up in our face on dealing with the coronavirus? What do you think about that? Because it was crazy on how they went. They didn't get the outer world no help. They went straight to the pins trying to get everybody shots and all that somewhere where they know you get this shot and you go to the hole. You feel me? And it was crazy because it was a lot of people that didn't have no choice. Either they will be locked up in a hole or they had to take the shot back then. What do you think about the coronavirus and how all of a sudden we were finna die in 2 years and quarantine, all that, to now it's like a normal day because it's a war going on and everything high now and we still in poverty. You feel me? How do you feel about that coronavirus?
Man, the coronavirus was population control. You know what I'm saying? It was really to get rid of a lot of people that was on, in my opinion, that was to get rid of a lot of people that was on health care, a lot of people who was older, a lot of people that was a lot of people that, like I said, was on health care. You know what I'm saying? They was getting rid of a lot of people. You know, it cut out a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, so many people died that it was population control. It was man-made. You know what I'm saying? We all know that. I mean, now what I don't understand is how people could not go to work for almost a year, but you can raise the prices on everything. Like, what?
That's crazy.
Like, how you gonna raise the prices and we didn't go to work and you told us to stay at home? Like, make
Yeah.
that make sense. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all
Yeah.
sent out all this money, and then y'all basically just took it right back. Cause I mean,
Yeah.
you up the price on everything. Like, I'm gonna give you $5,000, but this really gonna cost you 20,000. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
it was a trick. You know what I'm saying? But you know, everybody fell for it too, though.
Yeah.
That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? But you know, man, it is what it is. You know, it's been going on from the beginning of time. You know, everything is controlled. You know, whether we see it or not, everything is controlled. And you know what I'm saying? And what they call the government, the big brother
Yeah.
controls everything. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It's all on us to be able to adjust. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's basically what it's about. It's about adjustment.
Yeah, man, because I was thinking about what you just saying on that, and just like the Arabs getting Rock Island over there, the store over there, Rainbow. You know what I'm saying? I wonder why none of our black businesses could never, or nobody black that would do anybody black in Rock Island got money they can to get a store that the white folks won't give a hard time to get, because I be wondering why. You know what I'm saying? Is the property value over there? Is it about anything over there? On why? How did Rainbow Stove slip through the black people hand and go straight to the Arabs? What you think about that?
I mean, how do everything slip through the black man's hands and go to
Yeah,
somebody else? I mean, we ain't got no unity. You know what I'm saying? We don't come
yeah,
together to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not coming together. You know, right now it should be And shout out to Greg Williams, man, down there in Adelaide. I love what he doing. You know what I'm saying? Greg opened up the grocery store. Greg buying apartments. He doing his thing. And the thing about that is this. To all the youngsters that's looking at this, man, get with your homeboy, get with one of your partners that got good business sense, and y'all start saving some money together. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Get you about 4 good partners, and y'all put an account to the side. It ain't got to be nothing that you do within the next year or two. You save up for the next 5 years and be like, look, bro, we gonna put at least $1,000 a piece in this account amongst 5 people. You know what I'm saying? Bro, do you know how much money that'll be in 5 years? Y'all can go buy some property. Y'all can go buy whatever y'all want to do, and it's legal money. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about thinking ahead. The thing about it, bro, people don't think ahead, and then everybody always want to be against each other. Everybody want to be the man. You know what I'm saying? Instead of coming together as a team and making stuff happen. You know what I'm saying? Like man, I got a team around me. I got a team of people. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it, bro, in the country, everybody's mind be so small on certain stuff, and we let that hinder us. You know what I'm saying? When we come together, we can make a whole lot more happen than just being separated. You know? Yeah. That's the problem with the Black community as a whole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what it's all about, man. We got to come together. If we don't come together, it's like it's gonna keep on being the same thing. That's why didn't nobody black get rainbow, because we didn't save no money. You know what I'm saying? Didn't nobody save no money together to go buy it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what's up.
And then ain't no telling what them Arabs offered them people who own that store. I'm sure that they offered them more than what they was trying to buy, because you got to look at the long term. Rainbow been there forever. So if you keep the store up and it's in that neighborhood, it can be there forever again. You know what I'm saying? So that's you know, it's all about thinking ahead, man. Longevity.
Yeah, ma'am. I'm gonna go through some questions, man. Another question, man. What's your affiliation with the word Dizzle? Because you was Rod Dizzle, then you had Cat Dizzle, then you had Ricky Dizzle, then you got Mike Dizzle, and then you had Matt Dizzle. What's your affiliation with Dizzle? Because everybody had their own way.
My middle name is with a D. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really I Rod Dizzle. That's what people just call me, Dizzle. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't no affiliation with it. You know what I'm saying? It just some people call me, and it is what it is. You know.
Yeah.
I ain't nothing else behind it.
Yeah, everybody was trying to use that name, and I know sometimes on the stage that name was getting stolen and all that. Like, man, I don't know what the word Dizzle is, because I never went and researched it and wondered what it meant and any of that. But I guess everybody used to feel like it was about smoking good weed or something. I don't know. It just, I use it as that's what it is. But I didn't want, like I say, man, all that backlash, that be the problem with the pound, and people don't be wanting to collide. And like I say, man, you been the biggest boss for a minute. Like you say, niggas didn't have no choice but to get behind you. And that's the reality of a lot of them now that still stuck and want to be in that position. You the business mind to that town. You the business mind in that area, my nigga. I feel like a lot of niggas, if they went to Pride Struck, they're going to get behind you. They'll stop bumping about the rumor mindset and to take it back to the street game of how we growed up. Just like when the police.
Not to cut you off, Skull, but it's too late for all that. I'm too far.
Hey, I feel you on that. I feel you on all that.
I don't want
no I feel you on that. That's why
I don't need no new business partner.
None of that.
I just got a new business partner. My new business partner is Empire Distribution out of San Francisco.
I salute that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's too late for all that. I can't come back around. It's over with. It's over.
Yeah, that be the biggest thing, man, when you're grow, just like me, losing all my teeth. Shit, I done lost them now. You feel me? They lost now. Ain't no coming back. It's just the position with that, fam. I salute that in the position where, I give everybody their flowers while they're here, man. And like, what do you what do you consider, man, on, like, a lot of people used to think, oh, you saved your career, he saved his career. What, by you and Arkansas Sosa being in rest in peace, being a group one time, do you feel like that, was it up to you or was it up to him? He could have did more for his career, or by y'all being a group, or you could have did more for his career because, like I say, your blessings was your blessings. You feel me? Your investment was your investments. And you know what I'm saying? So what do you feel like, could you help him more with his career, or could he got his career going on his own? Because, you know, everybody had their own roads they went down, and everybody had their own way of thinking, their own way of bossing. What do you think that you could have did different with that, or y'all was just y'all own man at the time? Because, you know, you ain't elevated.
It wasn't nothing I could have did for Arkansas Sosa career, because at the time we would have been still the L Dog Hogs if he wouldn't have had to leave. You know what I'm saying? Boot had to leave. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have never broke up as a group because, you know, we just always was together. We lived together. We had houses together. Everything we did it together. So L Dog Hogs would have still been going if bro would have never had to leave. You know what I'm saying? He had to go on the run, and he ran from the laws all the way to the day he got killed. And, you know, he started trying to make some moves out of Oklahoma on his music when he changed his name to Arkansas Sosa. But, I mean, other than that, I mean, it wasn't nothing that I could have possibly did to help him because, you know, we had to keep that as a secret. Didn't nobody really know that he was where he was at, but a few people, you know what I'm saying? So he just couldn't full-fledged be an artist on the run, you know what I'm saying? He couldn't do that, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it would have been a matter of time before they would have came and picked him up.
And I would think about that, don't matter what taking the empire you were building together, what take that down with a situation at the same time. But that was the biggest thing, man, and, you know, it was hate, like, we get caught up in a bad situation. What you think about, you trust, because trust expensive these days, and, you know, like, do you think it's a good thing to have people around you loyal and trustful to where you get caught out in a bad situation, and just say you had your money put up in the ground, buried out in the desert or something, and you never told nobody, but in reality something happened to you, but you the only one know what it was? No, how do you feel about people that be caught up in bad situations, make a bad situation look bad because you might feed in everybody around you, but at the time, if you motherfucking pass, ain't nobody get fed no more because simple fact is, don't nobody know where the money is but you. How would you feel about that situation if you got caught out with your money out bouncing? It made it seem like that the people around you weren't helping you, but you were helping yourself. You just couldn't help nobody because you had the money hid away that you knowing that only you know what it was. So what do you think about that situation sometimes when people can't trust people, so they have to go hide their money and something happened to them, don't nobody know nothing, so nobody can't do nothing for them because did nobody have no way of getting in contact of his business? Do you think that'd be a big point of the person that can't trust nobody, that have to hide people? Do you, what's your purpose of always having people and reliable, loyal, trust people around you? What you think about that?
To be honest with you, bro, it's like the old saying, you never let your left hand know what your right hand doing. Period. You don't never do that. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what everybody's intentions are. Everybody's intentions not good. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell everybody get used. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it confused. Everybody get used. The problem is when you misuse people. You know what I'm saying? That's where the problem come in at, when you misuse somebody. You know what I'm saying? And as far as money being buried and money and people can't, like, you a man, you supposed to be able to take care of yourself. If I'm not around, no way. You can't be dependent on me, period. Like, if we've been eating together all this time and something happened to me, you supposed to be able to be my crutch anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not fit to have a bunch of people around me and they ain't equal. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless that I call myself such and such or the boss or whatever, every person that is part of my team can support me if something happened to me. If I fall off, if you ain't where you supposed to be at, then I didn't do my part, because if I fall off, you supposed to be my crutch. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. You know,
Yeah.
so now with your management, your money management, and how you carry yourself, that don't have nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? But if
Yeah.
if if, if a person in position and they help put you in position, then you supposed to be doing what you supposed to do as a man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You can't never get that confused. At the end of the day, you a man. Ain't nobody out here holding nobody's hand. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell my artists, the artists that I got signed to my label now. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But bring something to the table, and when you ready, and when I see it, shoot, I'm gonna put my all into it. What I do is
Yeah.
add extra to what you got going. You supposed to keep doing what you doing, and when I come and touch it, I'm just adding some extra to it. You
Yeah.
know, cause everybody around me, they own boss. Everybody bosses, man. All my artists, bro, I love them to death, and we gonna have a magnificent summer. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, this summer is our summer. Like for
Could you
real, for real.
introduce all the artists that you got right now, man? Introduce them, man. Let them know where they at, man. Introduce all of them.
Uh, who officially signed to me is Soda Man, aka Kid B from AMP. Papa Hussein with the hit single "I'm Lit" out of Homer, Louisiana. G Money from DMV, and King Dollar. He from up here. He the script club guy, and I'm actually working with Lil Mark too. He's pretty much up on the artist development right now, and that's it. And you know my son, of course, but my son just to give it. He his own man. He do his own thing. He got his own little label, the Bandman. You know what I'm saying? So Bandman Quez,
Yeah.
you know, but those are the artists that I'm working with. But we about to get ready to release Pop a new single on April the 12th, and it's called Dial Me. It's featuring Soda Man, my other artist, and we
Yeah.
got the video shot. We actually getting ready to go shoot a video in a minute. I got to go home and throw on some clothes, but cause we got a video shoot tonight at 7 o'clock. But
Okay.
man, we got some stuff in the chamber, man. I got one more project that I'm gonna do as a solo artist, and then I'm doing a group project with my partner Show out in Dallas.
Yeah.
Me and him putting out a project together, and I'm a fade to black. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna
That's what's
go
up.
do my CEO thing, man. Cause I can't lie, like the artists that I got, bro. I'm excited about the music that they doing, and I'm just for to get behind them. And I finally feel like I got a nice roster where I don't have to keep doing music no more. And plus, you know, I don't want to be out here like that no way. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to connect the dots, get my little percentage off, and send them to the club on their own. I don't want to have to be there. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
up in age, man. I ain't trying to be in the club hanging out all night. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be able to connect the dots.
Yeah. How do you feel about older MCs? Do you think that if you still can do your thing, do your thing? But if you think that because you know you don't spend some money on that music shit, you feel me?
Yeah,
So
but
you
I
know,
get I get a nice check every month too, though. Like I get you
yeah,
know, cause I was on Boo Mud deal with Tyler Perry. I get a publishing check for the rest of my life from Tyler. Every time Boo Mud deal come on TV, I get a
yeah.
check. I get a
Salute
check.
that
And
homie.
shout out to YK. YK plugged me in with that. And
Yeah,
the She Ain't Right song, I get a nice check for that every month. So you
yeah,
know, it's all about making sure you handle your business to make sure that you getting your money even when it ain't going. You know what I'm saying? Like the catalog that I got out will always generate funds for me. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I make enough money a month off of music. Even if I don't rap, I make enough money to at least pay my mortgage. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And that's saying a lot. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of
Yeah,
people not
yeah.
even making no bread. You know what I'm saying? But I make enough money a month off of my old catalog to pay my mortgage.
And I salute that, man, because you is making money off your music. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about the streaming game and all that? Everybody's still trying to get checks now. Like I tell you, what can you give the younger breed on how they got to get out and they're like this when they see you, man? It's work, 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 work. This ain't happen overnight. You feel me? What can you tell the younger breed on give them a good plan on, man, this don't happen overnight. You have to get out and grind. Because I used to see you all day using these tools from Instagram to Facebook to TikTok, Snapchat, whatever. You were using it day for day, even if you got to share one time or share a day.
for us to get that sound, you know, we got to have that right producer to give us that sound. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. How what can youngsters like? Could you talk more like on what steps do they have to go through sometime like to get like I'm gonna say like explain to them what's the purpose of being independent then signing to a record label sometime, because you know being independent you bring your own money to the game, you feel me? And sometimes people
that's the difference. Being
yeah, but
independent,
I'm saying
you spending your own money, and you the one who got to connect the dots. You the one who got to
that's
reach out
what's
to
up.
these people. You the people it's like this. Look at me like look at me, my label maybe more of a independent major type. Like you can come to
Yeah,
me and I might can reach some people that another artist can't reach. You know, as an up and
yeah,
coming, because I mean I've been in the game so long, so I have different relationships than they got. They just now starting
yeah,
out. So I can pick up the phone and I can call such and such and get your record on the radio right now. Like right now, if somebody came to me and they had a budget, I can get them on 20 radio stations with no problem
yeah,
because I know who to call. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And I know what the budget is. But that's gonna cost you too, because I got to get my fee. You know what I'm saying? I'm
yeah.
not doing nothing for free. You know what I'm saying? Them
Hey,
days over
that's what
with.
hey, and I salute you for that, man, because you know, you didn't give a fuck. It's like you when you were destined to make it happen, and you made it happen. Like I said, man, I salute you every day, you know what I'm saying? And that's me, like I said, my growth level of looking at us from a 6 and a 9 situation, and I salute that because like I say, man, you know, you're a product of our environment, and you know what I'm saying? You made that happen. I always say that you made that happen. No matter how good a person can rap, you still made that happen because you found the right investors. And like I say, you were business mind with this. Even when they used to, shout out to LOC out there, even when they used to say LOC was the hottest nigga from Rock Island, I still say Rod still the business mind of Rock Island though. See, even LOC used to say that, man, Rod the business mind behind this. So anybody that want to say Rod was the business mind behind it, because Rod was the business mind behind this, and Rod, you connected the dots, you know what I'm saying, for real, being the business mind, and, you know, become an entrepreneur behind that and everything, man. And I salute you every day. And like I say, man, but one thing about it, man, how you get to, is your son, did he start rapping on his own and you helped him like that, or did you, like, because you rap, do you think he started rapping like that or he rapped on his own? Because my kids, you know, they ain't even messed up by rapping. You feel me? They think they're supposed to be a rapper too. I'm like, nah, did he come his own art like that on his own?
I mean, you know, he was raised up in the studio. Like he used to be with me while I record, you know. And
Yeah,
when I left, he started when I left and went to the fans, he started rapping a lot more. You know what I'm saying? They used to play around. Him and my other son, they both used to play around with it, even before
yeah,
then, you know, but I never did, you know, go in there and mess with them. You know, I let them do their thing. And, you
yeah,
know, I came home and he like, Pops, man, I'm rapping, man. I'm trying to. And then he had that look, you know what I'm saying? He getting these designers, he dressing right. I'm like, boy, you got that
yeah,
look, boy. If you start perfecting your craft, you really own to something.
yeah.
And that basically was it. I mean, like I said, my son, he his own man, bro. He do his own thing, and whenever he need my help, I'm right there to help him. Other than that,
That's,
I let him be him. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to, you know, I don't really get in his business like that.
that's what's up. I'm gonna
Cause
give
you
you
know,
3 up, man.
we know how it is. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nobody
Yeah,
just, you know what I'm saying? You gotta
telling
let
you
people
what to
grow.
do.
Yeah, you gotta let people
Yeah,
grow into their own. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And when you do that, they'll respect you more and they'll respect your opinion a lot more than you always riding their coattail.
that's what's up. I'm gonna give you 3 up, man. Three duos out here. Give me your best one out the duo.
Which
UGK, Bun B, or Pimp C.
uh I mean, back in the day, Bun B had the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Pimp C, Pimp C ended Pimp C got the voice though. Like, you know, he was
Yeah,
distinguished. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I like Bun B's lyrics, but Pimp was my nigga, bro. Like Pimp is the reason I want to rap. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like Pimp C was the reason I wanted to rap, bro. Like for real, for real. That boy, he command the track. When he got on that track, you know that's Pimp, man.
Yeah.
You know
What about 8-Ball MJG?
8-Ball.
Yeah. Yeah. What about I'm gonna go one more. Big Boy and Andre 3000.
Andre.
That's what's up. What about Slim or ESG?
ESG.
That's what's up. Yeah, man, nice talking to you, man. Nice catching up, man. And I want to see success, and I want to see us still growing out there with this music, you know what I'm saying, man? And I commend you every day, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. And I salute everything out there. And like I say, man, anytime, man, you want to come through, artists, they want to interview or whatever, man, it's all love. You feel what I'm saying? Like I tell you, we practically family shit. We just went out separate ways. But like I say, the 6 and the 9 mindset, you know what I'm saying? It always was that reality. And in a way, I was wrong for being stubborn on letting that stop me from, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people be hard to give up themselves or get in the back sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And that be the biggest problem sometimes. Everybody want to be in the front and don't nobody want to be in the back. You feel where I'm coming from? And
right.
What do you think about that sometimes when it's time to elevate it? Because what do you call a team? Because, you know, the word team out there, you know, team don't go home together. When you see them on the court out there and they go to the basketball court, everybody go out there and do their specific job and they go home the way they live. You feel me? So that's the position.
I just had a conversation with one of my artists today about that. And, you know, I was telling him that he got to be more of a team player. Like it don't matter if it ain't your turn to be out on the field or to shoot the ball, you still need to be on the bench cheerleading. You know what I'm saying? You part of the team. If G Money posts something, I expect everybody on everybody who are part of the team to share it and promote it. If Papa promotes something, I expect everybody to share it. And vice versa. If Soda Man posts something, everybody needs to be sharing it. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what we got going on. We all is one. You know what I'm saying? And once you get off of that, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter. If one win, the team wins. We got to. We trying to. The dude on the bench get a championship ring, my boy.
Sure do. He ain't got to do shit. He hurt all season.
One shot. He's got a ring. You know what I'm
hey, sometimes I want to be on a team like that. Take a whole, get a whole ring. Just all I did went down there and signed up, and now I got a whole ring. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But you know what? People don't look at it like that, bro, because everybody want to be in the limelight. Everybody want the attention. Everybody want, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, what are you doing this for? I try to get on my artist them all the time, and I tell them, like, man, is you doing this for some money or you doing this for some hoes? Like, come on, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Is you doing this to feed your family? And what are you doing it for? Now, if you're doing it for attention, then this not the label for you, because I ain't doing nothing for attention. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I do is to try to better our situation, the better for our family. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to feed multiple families, bro. It's not about just me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's why I always been successful, because it ain't never, even though people can say and do what they want to do, but if you know the real me and you've been around my circle, you know that I'm going to always share the love. You know what I'm saying? Period. Even back then, bro, I didn't have to let y'all know about Butterbean. I could have kept that to myself. That was my situation. You know what I'm saying? Bookie didn't meet him. You didn't meet him. Loke didn't meet him. I met him. You know what I'm saying? But I brought that to the table. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I do anything. Anything that I meet, it's for the team. It ain't just for me. Everybody might feel some type of way, which that is what it is. But if you look at the bigger picture, it's for us. You know what I'm saying? And that what kills a lot of stuff, because you know, it could have been somebody else, and they ain't gonna spread the love around like that.
No. And if that's thinking closed-minded, man, that'd be the biggest thing sometimes. Some people think selfish and closed-minded, they don't think about everybody else. That's where your heart always been big in. And like you said, you always in show hood love over there. Can't nobody say, oh man, why you go get a Rock Island rapper? I'm like, man, shit, Rod go do stuff for Rock Island all the time. This is probably a lot of stuff Rod probably still do for Rock Island that don't nobody else know. But that's the point sometimes. People be expecting your expectation or your way of thinking of what you need to do for this, that. They want you to do it sometimes.
When I went to get an artist from El Dorado, I mean, me and G Money have been talking forever. You know what I'm saying? G Money, that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? I've been knowing G Money his whole life, and you know what I'm saying. I always wanted to mess with G Money. That just was a given. And the reason I started kind of messing with Lil Mark, a lot of people was mentioning him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this is a music ain't about who make the hardest music no more. It's a popularity contest now. You know what I'm saying? And you know that's what it's about. So if you got a following, your following got to support you and got to say, hey man, you need to mess with such and such, such and such. Cause I mean, you can't just pick anybody and they don't have no following. Like they got to have some kind of following, bro. Like it don't matter nowadays. It's all of people get signed because they got a bunch of Instagram followers and they don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? They just on the ground cracking jokes all day and to get some money. You know what I'm saying? People follow them. But I mean, everything that I do, bro, is business. You know what I'm saying? I don't operate off of no hood, no gang affiliation, none of that. Everything got to make sense. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you is. If it don't make sense, I ain't messing with it. I don't care, and I don't care what nobody else say. I'm super duper grown. I couldn't wait to get this grown. You know what I'm saying? So you think I care about what somebody else talking about?
Yeah.
Like, come on, like you gonna have control of how I spend my money.
Yeah. I was thinking about the law abiding. We been talking about that law abiding citizen now, and from that hood law mindset thinking, because like people try to still think when you get the age you're supposed to live off hood rules and stuff, and make it like hood rules is made up of what you consider how you live.
I just paid $15,000 in taxes. Straight up. You know how people get money back for taxes?
Yeah.
I paid nothing back. I paid $15,000 in. I'm a law-abiding citizen, and the police, the governor, the city workers, they gonna do what I say, cause I just gave them 15 bands. Hey, Murray, I got a problem. Y'all need to come fix these potholes over here or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, bro, I pay taxes, bro. Like, nah, I ain't finna be paying the police, and I ain't gonna use them.
Yeah.
You know,
see, people don't understand that though. That they be understand like when you get man, please. That's what I pay for. All that street out there, all that messed up out there, all that toe down over there, all that. You feel what I'm saying? You come into play or how learning what to do as you get our age on different stuff.
I mean,
too.
Even as a man though, you know what I'm saying? You just can't cross them boundaries as a man. Because if you cross me as a man, I'm going to stand on mine as a man. And then I'm just going to call the police and be like, hey, man, I just shot this nigga. You might need to come pick him up. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to call him. I'm going to sit right here and I'm going to wait for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, you know, the thing about it, though, man, it's all about growing up and maturity. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, people say that, but when you get older, you think a little different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially, like I said, once you paying them taxes and you know where your money going, you like, okay, hey, things be a whole lot different then. You know what I'm saying? Until these youngsters start paying taxes in, they'll understand. They're gonna be like, man, I ain't gonna be paying these people and I ain't using them. You know what I'm saying? You just hope you never got to use them. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. But you know, as a law-abiding citizen, you know, we up in age now, bro. Ain't nobody on that young stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I tell everybody, like, bro, you won't even catch me in the club unless I'm getting paid to be there. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna go out and hang out, I'm gonna go do some grown folk stuff. I'm gonna go hang out at a restaurant or somewhere, a little lounge where they playing some mellow. I ain't gotta worry about somebody talking about pulling the Draco out on her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
Yeah.
got time to be ducking no more, man.
Yeah, hey, that's the main thing, man. Much as they shooting their eye closed, and you know what I'm saying. What do you think about that Dooms thing, based upon how they out there all in the opening, out there shooting in front of kids? That's the type of stuff, man. That's senseless violence right there. What do you think about that? That just something should never happen out here, or kids, and nothing really, or no public events anyway. What do you think about the public events with the social distance and you know what I'm saying? What do you think that the way of people how to
You know,
perform today?
all I know is, man, don't nobody want to fight no more. You know what I'm saying? You
Crazy
know,
too.
they ain't even like, even the little situation in Doomas. They said it wasn't even a fight. They just instantly started shooting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can see if somebody was getting the best of you and you pull out a strap. Like, you didn't even try
Yeah.
to fight. You just pulled out the gun and started
You can
shooting.
even
Like,
piece the bitch. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
like, come on, man. Like, you know, it's just to that point where ain't nobody knuckling up. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least let it, you know what I'm saying, have a reason to shoot somebody. But and then the crazy thing about it, like I tell everybody, these youngsters running around here with all these big old guns and ain't got no money. What are you protecting? Like,
Hey, I never understood why they'll go spend all their money on a high price ass gun and just to go, knowing you get caught with it, you can't walk around in your pocket with it. You can't even carry it without nobody seeing it. Say, man, look at that nigga walk around that big old gun. You don't think he gonna go to jail? Man, you ain't go to arm and nothing.
but once again, Skull, what are you protecting? What are you protecting? Like, you ain't got no money. Your gun costs
Yeah.
more than everything you got on you. So what are you really protecting? Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? You know, we used to carry guns because we trapping. You know what I'm saying? We protecting this pack. You know what I'm saying? So what
Yeah.
are you protecting? Like, on the cool, like, you know, to me nowadays, guns is like buying the new Jordans. You know what I'm saying? Just to
Yeah.
say you got a gun on you, it's a fashion statement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They not doing nothing, but it's a fashion statement. Which,
Yeah.
you know, it is what it is. Everybody got their error of what it is, you know. But you know, I definitely think that the youngsters that out here, they need to kind of switch their focus. You know what I'm saying? And then, like
Yeah.
I tell my son, I like, hey man, you ride around with these guns, you ride around with this, you create that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? And I believe in energy. So if you riding around with that type of
Yes.
stuff, you know, you creating that energy. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of time before stuff go bad for you because of the energy that you putting out there in the air. You know what I'm saying? If you ride around with a gun, a big gun, and this and that and the third, you always got it on you. And then you know you got an attitude. It's just a matter of time before you're gonna have to use it. You know
And
what I'm
to
saying? So
imagine, man, imagine having kids this
you
age.
creating that.
You
Yeah.
see, I got kids same age, you know. My kids, I hate they growing up in this area now, you know. We know what goes on with that 17 to 22 age group right there where like the kids out here, they beefing on the music and
That's ROD_D_SMG. It's the same for my Twitter. They both the same. You can follow me on Facebook at Ride-D. That's my fan page. And my personal page is Ride D Smart if you can get on there. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, y'all be on the lookout. I got a new single about to get ready to drop. It's called Know That. I got my clothing line, Know That. I got the new era hats, Know That. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot going on. And like I said, this summer gonna be a big summer for us. And you know, be on the lookout for Soda Man, Papa Hussein, G Money, King Dollar, and Lil Mark on the way, and Bandman Quez. And you know, we just gonna keep on pushing. Shout out to Bandman Marjay too, my other son. We just dropped his project probably about a month or two ago. So both of my sons rap. So Bandman Marjay just dropped one of his projects. It actually, I released it through Empire. So you can go check out his new project as well. But other than that, man, that's it for me, man. I'm about to get ready to do what I do. And shout out to the Pound, man. They showed out, like, they came to my party so deep, bro. Like seriously, it was so many people in there.
Shit,
and they
man.
was like, bro, you the only reason we came out. And you know, I'm gonna do an appreciation day sometime in the summer where I'm gonna feed over 1,000 people for free, and I'm gonna get bouncy houses and everything for the kids. And I'm doing that this summer, and everything gonna be on me, man. They done supported me for so many years, bro. I'm coming back, and I'm feeding everybody.
Fam, once you bring the club back, man, and change the nights up 5 days a week like classic night or old school night, and keep that going like a weekly, because, man, we ain't got nothing to do down there. You know, when we used to go to them places and stuff, they'll scare us in with some bullshit, and we'd probably don't go out for a year or two, and people you like, ever since you've been gone, people probably been losing years out their motherfucking life right now just because they ain't got no fun to go to. You feel me? And running all the way to Camden and all that, and you knowing you got to come all the way back. What you gonna take a DWI charge for all that? Just go all the way out of town to, you know what I'm saying, have somewhere to go get it, to have a party, but you gotta take a chance on driving all the way back to catch DWI. Feel me? That don't make no sense, man.
I've been working on some artists, man, but everybody's so high now. You know what I'm saying? All the artists, I don't know what it is, but all the artists start out at $20,000, and you know, our city not big enough for us to bring a $20,000 artist to a club. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but you know, I've been working on some stuff, but you know, I ain't got everything worked out yet. But man, you know, I'm still do stuff here and there, but like I said, man, I'm pretty much falling into that CEO position. So so it's not to be one of them youngsters to pick up the ball. You know what I'm saying? And keep the party going.
Tell people the difference between a real CEO and somebody that say they're a CEO. Because some people say they're a CEO or they'll put that shit on they label and shit, and they don't even be doing CEO shit. Tell people what that CEO word is. That holds a lot of weight. Tell people about that. For real.
I mean, a real CEO is working. Like bro, I was up all night the other night, uploading videos, uploading the new project. I was getting album covers made. Like all my artists do is go to the studio. That's it. I handle all the business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I make sure that they get their publishing right. You know what I'm saying? All I do is tell them to make sure they sign up. I register all their music for them. I do a lot of the stuff for them. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing about me is that I came up. That's why my artists love me, because I was an artist at heart first before I was a CEO. So as being an artist, I understand the love that they have for music, and I understand not messing over them in their music, because you know, bro, if you want to beef with a nigga, tell that nigga his music trash. Nigga,
yeah.
Hey, you want to fall out with a nigga, boy? That's the quickest way to fall out with somebody. Tell them you know what I'm saying? So, as being an artist, man, that's what it's all about, though, man. Like, you know, being an artist and then coming into the CEO world, you kind of understand the artist that's on your label a little bit more. So
Yeah.
me and my artists, we got great chemistry. We got a great relationship. We talk and joke all the time, and they know I'm gonna handle business. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm always, they'll tell you I'm on the phone. I mean, I just had this for Papa. Somebody tried to do something for Papa, and I gave him the option on what he want to do. Like, bro, we can do it for this, or we can stand on business. It's on you. Whatever you choose, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? And he, you know, and what it is, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm gonna stand behind my artists 1,000%, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? If they don't want to do it,
Yeah.
we ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? Period. Unless it's just unless I just really think that it's something that we should do, which 9 times out of 10 we're gonna talk about it, and if it makes sense, we're gonna do it. You know. But
How do you? One more question, man. We'll get out of here. How do you feel about Arkansas rappers getting paid now? Do you feel like that?
I
Do
think
you think they
anybody, I
a
think
certain amount of records you should sell to get paid a certain amount? What you think about that?
I think you should get paid if you got a fan base. If you can bring
Yeah,
50 or more people
yeah,
to the club, you
yeah,
should be getting paid to perform. You should be getting paid for
yeah,
this. You know what I'm saying? Because those are 50 people that came to see you. You know what I'm saying? So if you can bring 50 people to the club, bro, you supposed to be getting paid. I mean, even if it's just $200, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You brought that to the club. So if you brought 50 people to the club, them 50 people gonna tell another 50 people. So then there go 100 people. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's like a cycle. You know what I'm saying? So that means you
yeah,
bringing something to the table. Now you can't get paid
yeah,
if you ain't bringing nothing to the table. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But if you bring something to the table, you know it is what it is.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna let you get out of here, man. Get on your schedule. Nice
Yeah,
talking to you,
man.
man.
I sure gotta
Nice
go
catching
I
up.
gotta go get dressed, man. We got a video shoot today. You know what I'm saying? Soda man about to shoot another video, and we about to do our thing.
Yeah, man. Tell everybody, man. It's all love, all time, man. And you got in the room for any more artists, and how can people contact you to get in touch? Do they got to go through the label, or do they gotta, do they get in contact? You got a contact booking business or whatever. What are you booked up right now? You ain't looking for. You got to get your label right first. You looking for
I
any
mean,
more new artists?
I ain't really looking for no new artists, but trust me, if you that, I'll see you. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I'll
what's
see
up.
you, and I get with
That
you. You know what I'm saying? But really, man, my hands are full right now. I'm focused. I don't like to spread myself too thin because I like to give everybody my undivided attention. So if we kind of packed up right now. We just gonna get it moving. You know, once they get the ball rolling the way that we want it rolling, then we'll go from there and probably pick up some more artists from there.
One more, man. What you think about the internet trolls out here? These motherfuckers that'll be out here trying to making fake pages and shit, trying to destroy a nigga character sometime. What you think of that weak ass shit? Cause you know that pound gonna stand behind you when nigga the internet troll.
You know, man, the thing about that is, you know, it come with the territory, bro. If somebody ain't hating on you, you ain't doing something right. You know, that's how I
What's
look
up?
at it. I mean, come on, Scud, you've been knowing me your whole life. How many
Yeah.
diss songs have people made against me?
Shit,
You
too
know,
many,
right?
too many. And it's been funny because we that's all we used to do is get high rap. And it used to be for fun. But see, they take that to the heart. And you like, man, sometimes when people think about them diss songs, they make it be like, man, did you want that man's shoes? Because nigga, I don't think you would have even lasted 20 years. And you 20 plus, nigga, and I salute
But
that.
you know, I look at it like this. I'm flattered that I would get this. I'm flattered that you would go spend your hard-earned money to talk about me, because I'm not going to go do it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm not going to go give you not one response. You know what I'm saying? Ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, people done diss me forever, and I ain't never respond to that stuff. For one
Yeah.
reason, I mean, hey, bro, I'm way too ahead of y'all. So what am I going to, if I say
Yeah.
your name, I'm doing you a favor. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So why would I do that? You know what I'm saying? Because then I'm giving you my fan base. Even though they
Yeah.
fan base probably small, you ain't do nothing but put my name in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
appreciate it. Because all they going to do is
Yeah.
go over there and listen to my music, listen to my videos, and, you know, I get paid. and you don't,
That's
because
what's
you don't
up.
know how to get paid off of it.
That's what's up. Well, teacher, man, I salute getting people game out there, man, and all that, man. And I'm glad we got this chapter behind us, man. And I salute our, you know what I'm saying, growth as man. You feel me? Because
Oh,
we could have easily came out here, oh man, y'all supposed to be, man, we old ass niggas, we ain't beefing shit. We two niggas done raised our kids up as man style. We ain't want none of these niggas out here that were deadbeat daddies, none of that. You feel me? So I salute the man niggas just like the man to me. It's us as being men. We ain't kids no more, and we can't go back in time and change that. It's all about moving forward, man. And I salute you with that, and man, all the success, man. You need me in the shows, anything, come out there. You need to pick up paper, whatever. I do whatever. You feel me? I'm trying to get a dollar too, man. Staying legal. You feel me? I ain't trying to be like this bullshit out here.
That's what it's about, bro. Making sure you get some money and feed your family. No matter what you got to do that, that's what you be on. You know what I'm saying? I tell anybody, like, bro, you do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, boy, I can tell you so much stuff. Boy, I ain't gonna lie. When you get in that system and you work for crumbs, you'll go work for anything. You know what I'm saying?
Damn
But,
right.
you people don't understand that. They don't understand that part.
Do you think you were hated to that point of view to where once you do get out, do you feel like, because, you know, when I did that, and like so many people were putting that hate in you and that hating you and that hating you, then when you finally go across the water, you come back and niggas be, oh man, I'm satisfied now. Nigga finally went to jail. I'm satisfied now. Do you feel like now that knowing your downgrade with that?
No, they ain't satisfied because I came back stronger than ever.
Damn right. And they have to salute that. They have to salute it. You came back 10 times harder.
Yeah, I came back way harder than I was before I left. I can't even lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, my stuff, like, I didn't have a distribution deal with a label when I left. I got one now. Like, they gave me my own label situation. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's different. You know what I'm saying? I can get people stuff on BET Jams and everything else now. Like, bro, it's the difference. Like, if you go to my Apple page, bro, I got videos on Apple Music. People, you can go look up any of your artists, your local artists. They ain't got no videos on Apple Music. You know what I'm saying? You have to be with a label to get those type of situations. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, everything just better, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, I put God first and family second, and it's always gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? What people don't know about me, bro, is I'm a real religious person. I'm real spiritual. I'm gonna let you in on a secret. I'm gonna let you in on a secret, Scud. That night I had that party in Eldorado, right? I got it. I left the party probably about 3:30. Nigga, I left that same night and made it home about 5:30, almost 6 in the morning. Wake up at 9 o'clock, bro, to go to church, bro. That's how dedicated I am. You know what I'm saying? Because I tell anybody, bro, like, we can do all this crap Monday through Saturday, and we can't get God not one day out the week. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So if you count your blessings, man, and you do right by the man upstairs, bro, no matter what you got going, if you put him in whatever you got going, I don't care what it is. But if you put the man in whatever you got going, even if it's something you shouldn't be doing, if you put God in it, bro, you can't lose. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank. You ain't gonna lose.
That's what's up, man.
So you know what I'm saying? I never lose, bro, because I got God on my side. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always gonna put him first. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got up that morning, bro. I went to bed at 5:30 after that party and woke up at 9 o'clock and went to school, Sunday school. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? God been too good for me not to give him no time, bro. I'll be a fool.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna leave you on that note. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all stay.
I want to give you flowers, man. While you're here, man, I just want to give you flowers, man. Keep doing you, man. Like I say, man, I'm here at any time, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Check it out. More interviews you in and stuff. You know, hey, anybody can check you out there. Just go to your sites and stuff. But man, I'm gonna let you get on, man. I don't want you out there having no wrecky shit. So tune in, man. I'll hit you up later on or whatever. But you take care of this South Arkansas Trill Talk Part 31. Tuned in with Rod D, y'all. We doing our thing, man. It's all over the state. Tune in, Real Boss of South Arkansas made his thing. Is South Arkansas boss. First nigga independent like a motherfucker. Take your time, man. Do your thing, homie.
All right, bro. Love.
Love.